It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitcher.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Again, a 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Matthews moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Matthews comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Jason Vargas will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts. So you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Stepping up to the plate, Robin Yount, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jackson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He Pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Aguilar over to his right. 1 down. Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The next 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the third baseman, David Wright, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Scope has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Little dribbler down the line. Vargas is ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Next for Milwaukee, Gio Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. And that ends the... And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's 1 for 5. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
With 1 away, a reminder that we'll have Milwaukee Brewers baseball for you here on the show as you get a look there at our upcoming telecast over the course of the next 7 days. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Short, hit hard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, number 68, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see a pretty good differential there with one starter topping out at 94 and the other a fairly pedestrian 89. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing by Jackson as he sends this one on the ground out to shortstop. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Jackson stands at first with 1 out. The first Gonzalez, and the runner back in standing. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Jackson is right there, one down. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan Scope.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball left side. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. A ball and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
So 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get a header right now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Ready for another chance. Robin Yount, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he will beat the tag from Mesoraco, safe at the plate.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Travis d'Arnaud move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher, Vargas. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Seth Lugo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 67.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw by right is in time for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 52 for him thus far, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
batter, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5.
Standing in, Jonathan Scope. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer, but again, it's foul. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, number 68. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A changeup over the inside corner.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Jackson swings and pulls this one down the line and left, but it's going to get back up into the crowd. A foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The count now at 2-2. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant. Settling in now, Gio Gonzalez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first down. In is Christian Yelich, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set, and the pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Robin Yount singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, and today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes set with the 0-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just make the tag himself in the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away. Striding in, Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Digging in now. Jesus Aguilar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Jackson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime matchup numbers with the Selman. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run.
Yeah, Matt.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Digging in once again, Eddie Matthews. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
On the move is Jackson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... Ready for another shot now, Ahmed Rosario. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So striding in, Devin Mesoraco. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Brandon Nimmo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
4-0 the score tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Gio Gonzalez hangs win number 11 on his line as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that will put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners, Dan.